Yesterday, we were talking about AI just writing code. Today, the story is actually entirely stranger.
The bots are officially freezing human hiring budgets.
Precisely. Welcome to your May 6th Daily Brief. We spent today digging through a whole batch of earnings, specifically looking at Uber, DoorDash, AppLovin, and Arm. And the unifying theme across all these individual deep dives we did is that platforms are actively replacing developer budgets with autonomous compute. Plus, the sheer volume of these new non-human users is physically breaking infrastructure.
Yeah, and broadly speaking, this batch validates the absolute massive capital these companies are throwing at those architecture overhauls. Although, we also saw gig platforms finally graduating to clean, mature accounting along the way.
Right. So let's start with that hiring trade-off, because that felt huge. DoorDash management casually mentioned that 2/3 of their code is now written by AI.
Which is impressive, sure, but the Uber call was the real tell. Their CFO admitted they underestimated their AI tooling budget for the year. So to fund it, they are intentionally suppressing incremental human headcount growth. Labor is officially a variable funding source for server costs.
Wait, I was going to say, they aren't just giving developers better tools. The Uber CEO said 10% of their code is now actively committed straight to production by autonomous agents. Nobody's reviewing it.
Right, the AI is a coworker. But that shift is also changing who actually uses enterprise software. We saw that perfectly with AppLovin.
Oh, the ad dashboard redesign.
Exactly. They are completely reformatting their interface, not to make it prettier for marketing teams, but because they are setting it up so autonomous language models can log in, generate creative, and buy media without human oversight.
It is really wild to think about. A multi-billion-dollar platform redesigned strictly because humans aren't the primary users anymore.
And that agentic traffic is heavy. It runs asynchronous background tasks all day, which completely overwhelms traditional server setups. That is why Arm Holdings is having to build these massive new Vera racks. They are entirely filled with CPUs whose only job is to babysit the background traffic generated by these independent bots.
Wow. Okay, so the data center floor plan is physically changing just to manage AI that acts on its own.
The catch is the physical supply chain. Arm had $2 billion of demand for that new CPU out of the gate, but they could only secure enough TSMC wafers to satisfy about half of it. Hardware ambition has a very strict foundry limit.
Fair point. Though I have to say, underneath all that futuristic disruption, Uber quietly gave us a real sign of fundamental maturity.
You mean the 8K filing?
Yes, they officially retired adjusted EBITDA as a management metric. They are graduating to clean GAAP operating income. The zero interest rate era is truly over for them.
Which is a milestone we have waited years for. But if you want to know exactly how they're balancing those new GAAP numbers while paying for a massive compute bill, we unpack all of the call details in the individual company episodes right in your feed.
Go give those a listen. We will catch you back here tomorrow.